They're basically like taking off their clothing as soon as they were getting in. I'm just like, whoa, whoa. Hello, my beautiful people. My name is Desiree and I am a registered massage therapist here in Toronto, Ontario. In today's video, I'm going to share with you the 5 things that I wish I had known before becoming an RMT in Canada. First thing that I wish I had known before I became a massage therapist was my income potential. When I very first started, I was under the impression that I would get paid between $32 an hour and $50 an hour depending on where I was working. I started working in the spa industry, and so there I was making around $32 an hour, and eventually in a few months I started getting paid $35 an hour. And that sounded amazing because I was coming from a minimum wage. So to know that I can just double my money, I mean, I don't know who wouldn't want that. But I quickly realized that that sounds better than what it actually is. So let me explain. Say that you are seeing 5 people in a day and you're getting paid $30 an hour. For those 5 people that you get to see, you get paid $150. And that sounds great. However, that doesn't take into consideration the time that you will spend charting and the time that you will spend cleaning. So all of that time comes out of your own pocket. And the reality is that $150 a day is not a lot of money. And it could be a lot of money depending on where you're living, but if you live in Toronto, then you quickly realize that that is not enough money to survive. And so another point to consider is that if you're not fully booked in a day and say you only see 0 people on that day, then that means that you're not getting paid for those hours. So if you are at your job and you're there just chilling, waiting for somebody to come and nobody comes, you're just not getting paid. So even though it sounds amazing to say that you make $35 an hour or $50 an hour or $70 an hour, that doesn't always translate to the equivalent of you being working in a 9-to-5 job. So keep that in mind. The second thing that I wish I had known was how physically and emotionally demanding this job was. I thought it was mostly physical, to be honest. It was like, okay, I see my person, I assess them, I treat them, give them self-care, and off they go. And that is it. I can do that over and over several times. I can see 5 people a day, 10 people a day, and you know I'm gonna make it, I'm gonna make bank, and it's gonna be amazing. And all that sounds fine and dandy until you have to do it. And then you'll quickly realize that this is not a job that is as easy as it looks. For a lot of people from the outside, it will look very simple. You just put lotion on people and then you massage them. It sounds like a relaxing experience and this and that. It's not. It's not. You are pushing, you're pulling, you're talking to people, you're showing them exercises, you're educating them, and hopefully you're empathetic enough to listen to what they have to say. And oftentimes you're gonna listen to things that are very heavy. People can be very vulnerable in certain situations, especially when they're injured, and they share that struggle with you in hopes that you can help them. So depending on the area that you work on, whether you work in a spa, in a sports clinic, or if you have your own practice, you may find yourself in different positions and in going through different roles many times. You can listen to very heavy stuff, and you have to find a way to protect your mind but also protect your hands and your body, because you are going to be physically active all day. It's not going to be running or sprinting like an athlete, but it does require a certain level of fitness and a certain level of capabilities, physical capabilities, that sometimes is very difficult to maintain. The third thing that I wish I had known was how challenging schooling was going to be. And this is an interesting one. I am not going to lie to you. When I first was looking into the program, I remember going through the website and thinking, oh, you know what, massage therapy, like why would I study that? That sounds so easy. And then I went a little bit deeper. The specific program that I took was the one at Centennial College. And there, it was a 3-year program where I learned a lot of stuff. I learned tons of anatomy, tons of physiology, tons of exercise prescription, and it was a very analytical program. So after I finished the program, I actually was extremely prepared to take on a caseload, to take on my practice and actually do it. But not all programs prepare you that way. So I know that for a lot of people from the outside looking in, they'll be like, oh, this is going to be so easy. Very first year, a lot of people didn't make it, and other people dropped out or changed to other programs because they didn't take the time to learn and understand what the program was all about. And it just so happens that it wasn't for them. So don't waste your money. Make sure that you understand exactly what you're getting yourself into when you sign up for a massage therapy program. And if you are looking to go into the more rehab aspect of things, choose a program that can prepare you for that. The fourth thing that I wish I had known, and this is probably the most important thing, so if there is anything that you need to know or that you should take out of this video, is this, and that is taxes. The reality is that if you are self-employed, you are on your own. All the money that you make is not all the money that you get to keep. So it is your responsibility to set aside a percentage of your income and put it away so that you can pay taxes at the end of the year. The worst thing that could possibly happen to you is that you use all your money and you see it $8,000 and you're like, woohoo, this is amazing, let's do this, let's go for a party. And the next thing you know, you have to pay $12,000 and you have no money to pay for it. Trust me, that happened to me. But that's another video, that's a story for another day. Don't be stupid like I was. Don't do this. You're amazing. You're smarter than me. So please don't let this happen to you. Set aside a good amount, a good chunk of your money, different account, a business account preferably, and do not touch it. Okay, this is not savings. This is not a just in case kind of thing. No, this is money that does not belong to you, and therefore you do not touch it. Okay? And last but not least, you're gonna have to prove yourself, my friend. I think this is particularly true if you are looking to get into the rehabilitation world. For a lot of people, the perception of massage is more of a luxury treatment. It's not therapy. You're going to find some resistance. Some people are just going to come to you thinking that you know absolutely nothing and expecting the bare minimum from you. They might treat you like you're just there to touch them or that you're just there as their servant, and you have to put strong boundaries to show that you are a healthcare professional, that you know what you're doing, and you will have to prove yourself. When I first started my practice, I was working in a spa, and so I was basically the newbie. So my very first clients were just like, oh, I'm just here for massage, like, I'm just like, they were basically like taking off their clothing as soon as they were getting in. I'm just like, whoa, what? Okay, don't do that. And so I will kindly ask them to first, let's just have a chat. Why are you here today? How can I help you? And there are times when people come with extreme lower back pain that you, as soon as you see them, you're like, oh, red flag, oh, disc, oh, this, oh, sciatica, oh, nerve, oh, could this, could be that. And if you're a very well-educated practitioner, you should assess your patients. And so working in the spa industry and bringing up the idea that you wanted to assess somebody was something like, wait, what? That's kind of weird. What do you mean? And so I took the time to talk to them. I had to take time to educate them, to assess them, to talk to them, to explain to them what I could offer them, and I will follow through with very good hands-on skills. And so once I was able to do that, that person could actually see changes because we had a good treatment plan going, we understood what was happening, that person came out being educated about what was going on and how could they help themselves. And that is, my friends, exactly how I was able to build my clientele. Even in a spa setting, I was able to provide something to them that came at a cost of my time for majority of my first few months of care, but it allowed me to build a clientele of being booked at least 2 months in advance, and that was amazing. But it took time and it took hard work. So these are the 5 things that I wish I had known before I became a massage therapist. I hope you like this video. Please like, subscribe, definitely like for the YouTube algorithm, because I would really love for this video to reach as many people as possible. And if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. I will be happy to answer any comments that you have, any suggestions of future videos, or any questions about the massage therapy world that you want to know. or taxes, because that's definitely something that we're gonna get into in the next few videos. So thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. I love you. You're amazing. You're strong. You're capable. And I am so excited to have you here. Bye.